The secret your eyes want you to know. What if I told you that while you're fast asleep, you could be actively repairing your eyesight? It might sound like something from a science fiction movie, but it's a profound truth about how our bodies are designed to heal. There are specific foods you can eat right before bed that don't just nourish your body, but are delivered directly to your eyes to help mend the damage of the day, even for those of us over 60. This isn't about miracle cures or expensive supplements. This is about using the power of simple everyday foods already waiting in your kitchen. Today, we're going to unlock 4 of these remarkable nighttime foods that can help protect your vision, sharpen your focus, and give you back the clarity you thought you'd lost to age. It's a fear many of us have, but rarely speak about. It starts with small, almost unnoticeable changes. You get up in the middle of the night, and the once familiar hallway now feels like a dark, shadowy maze. You misjudge a step or stub your toe on the corner of the bed frame. Soon, you find yourself avoiding driving after sunset, not because you're tired, but because the headlights of oncoming cars feel like blinding starbursts, blurring road signs, and making you second-guess your own perception. You visit the eye doctor hoping for a solution, only to hear the frustratingly familiar words, "Well, it's just a part of getting older." But that dismissal is what hurts the most, because it isn't just about your vision, it's about the slow theft of your freedom. It means missing out on evening dinners with friends, hesitating to read a book in bed, or feeling a pang of uncertainty when you want to lift your grandchild in a dimly lit room. The real cost isn't blurry vision. It's a loss of independence, a fear of falls, and a world that feels like it's slowly fading to gray. But what if that story could be different? What if you could give your body the exact tools it needs to fight back, all while you sleep? The humble healer in your fridge, the boiled egg. Let's begin with a food so common it's almost always overlooked as a powerhouse for eye health, the humble boiled egg. I'm not talking about scrambled or fried, but specifically a simple, perfectly boiled egg. The reason is simple. When it comes to nighttime repair, boiled eggs offer one of the cleanest and most efficient sources of the precise nutrients your eyes are crying out for as they heal overnight. One of the greatest threats to our vision as we age is macular degeneration, a condition that affects the central part of your vision, making it difficult to read, recognize faces, or even see the details on your medication bottles. This part of your eye, the macula, relies on 2 crucial antioxidant bodyguards, lutein and zeaxanthin. While many people think of leafy greens like spinach for these nutrients, the lutein and zeaxanthin in egg yolks are far more bioavailable, meaning your body can absorb and use them with incredible efficiency. A single egg yolk eaten daily can significantly boost these protective compounds in your bloodstream, ready to be dispatched to your eyes as soon as you enter your deep sleep cycle. But the magic of a boiled egg doesn't stop there. As you sleep, your eyes are working hard to detoxify from the daily onslaught of stress, from sunlight, phone screens, and dry indoor air. A boiled egg provides the building blocks for this repair. It's packed with high-quality protein, including an amino acid that helps your body produce glutathione, often called the master antioxidant, which supports not only your eyes, but your entire system. Furthermore, eggs are rich in vitamin A, which is essential for seeing in low light and maintaining proper moisture. If you often wake up with that dry, gritty, sand in your eyes feeling, it could be a sign you're not getting enough. Having a boiled egg in the evening is perfect because it's gentle on your stomach, won't spike your blood sugar and disrupt your sleep, and provides a slow, steady release of these healing nutrients all night long. Just ask Dorothy, a 72-year-old retired teacher who told me she could finally read a book before bed again without her eyes screaming at her, all after adding 1 boiled egg to her nightly routine. The creamy protector, avocados, and the power of healthy fats. Next, let's talk about a creamy green fruit that has been unfairly misunderstood for far too long, the avocado. For years, people have shied away from it, fearing its fat content. But the truth is, The fat in avocados is one of the single best things you can consume for your vision, especially after 60. Remember those two critical eye protectors, lutein and zeaxanthin, that we found in eggs? Well, they are fat soluble, which is just a scientific way of saying they need a ride to get where they need to go. Your body can't properly absorb them without a healthy fat to carry them along. This is where the avocado becomes the perfect partner. Rich in the same heart-healthy, monounsaturated fats found in olive oil, avocados act like a taxi service, shuttling those vital antioxidants directly into your retinal tissue for maximum effect. In fact, studies have shown that eating just one avocado a day can significantly increase your macular pigment density, which is like building a stronger, thicker shield to protect your central vision. The benefits continue to stack up from there. Avocados are also loaded with vitamin E, another powerful antioxidant that helps neutralize the daily damage from UV light and the blue light from our screens. They provide a dose of vitamin C to support the tiny, delicate blood vessels that bring oxygen and nutrients to your retina, a process that is especially crucial during the nighttime repair cycle. And just like eggs, avocados contain glutathione, helping your body detoxify your ocular tissues while you rest. Having about a third or half an avocado in the evening won't just satisfy your hunger. It actively prepares your eyes to heal themselves overnight. You can enjoy it on whole grain toast or even mash it together with a boiled egg for an incredibly potent, eye-healthy combination that stabilizes your blood sugar and helps you feel fuller longer, preventing any late-night restlessness. The fuzzy fruit that fights morning fog, the kiwi. When was the last time you truly appreciated a kiwi? This small, fuzzy, and often ignored fruit holds one of the most powerful secret weapons for anyone waking up with tired, scratchy, or foggy eyes. The problem is often a lack of vitamin C at the most critical time, when you're sleeping. Your eyes are under constant assault every single day from sunlight, pollution, and dry air, which builds up oxidative stress or wear and tear in your retina and lens. Your body's cleanup crew comes out to fix this damage while you sleep, but it can only do its job if it has the right supplies. Kiwi is an absolute superstar here, containing even more vitamin C than an orange. This vitamin is absolutely vital for producing collagen, the protein that provides structure to your cornea, elasticity to your lens, and strength to the blood vessels that feed your retina. Without enough of it, these tissues start to break down, and you wake up with that familiar dry burning sensation. But the kiwi's power extends beyond just vitamin C. It is also packed with vitamin E and other antioxidants that work as a team to fight inflammation and neutralize the damaging particles that accumulate in your eyes overnight. This translates to waking up with less irritation, less haze, and a clearer view of the morning. There's another amazing bonus. Kiwis have been shown to naturally support the production of melatonin, the hormone that governs your sleep-wake cycle. So, not only does eating a kiwi help your eyes repair themselves while you sleep, but it can also help you fall asleep faster and stay in a deep, restorative sleep longer. For someone like Joanne, a 70-year-old who felt her eyes never rested, simply adding one kiwi an hour before bed made all the difference. Within a few weeks, she was waking up without that burning feeling for the first time in months, able to read her morning paper without having to blink it into focus. The anti-inflammatory crunch, the mighty walnut. If there's one silent enemy behind vision loss that most people don't consider, it's inflammation. We often associate inflammation with our joints, but a chronic, low-grade inflammation inside our eyes is a key driver of night vision problems, dry eye, and even more serious conditions. This internal fire doesn't stop when the sun goes down. It continues to smolder at night, right when your eyes are supposed to be healing. This is where a handful of walnuts can make a world of difference. Walnuts are one of the best plant-based sources of omega-3 fatty acids, particularly a type called ALA. Your body converts this into EPA and DHA, the same powerful anti-inflammatory compounds found in fatty fish. DHA is so important that it makes up nearly a third of the structural fat in your retina. Without enough of it, the light-detecting cells in your eyes can become sluggish, inflamed, and far more vulnerable to damage. Having a small handful of walnuts in the evening, about 7 whole halves is perfect, delivers a potent dose of these plant-based omega-3s right when you need them. They go to work to calm inflammation, which in turn improves blood flow through the microscopic vessels that nourish your retina and optic nerve. Your eyes are incredibly dependent on this steady flow of oxygen-rich blood to remove waste and keep tissues healthy, and walnuts help ensure that process runs smoothly all night. Just like kiwis, walnuts also naturally contain melatonin, which can help you get the deep, uninterrupted sleep your eyes need to repair. A patient of mine named Carl, aged 75, was tired of his eyes feeling like sandpaper every morning. We simply added a handful of walnuts to his evening routine, and 2 weeks later, the irritation was gone. It's a simple, crunchy, and deeply nourishing way to cool down internal inflammation and wake up feeling more comfortable and clear. Your nightly eye repair ritual. Knowing about these 4 foods is the first step, but putting them into a simple and effective routine is what truly creates lasting change. Timing is everything. Your eyes enter their deepest repair phase during the first few hours of sleep. To get the most out of these foods, you'll want their nutrients actively circulating in your bloodstream right before your head hits the pillow. The ideal window is to have your snack about 1 to 2 hours before bedtime. This gives your body just enough time to digest the food and start distributing those powerful antioxidants and healthy fats directly to where they are needed most. You don't need to feel overwhelmed or think you have to eat all 4 foods every single night. The key is consistency, not intensity. Think of it as creating a weekly rhythm. One night you might have a sliced boiled egg over some mashed avocado. The next night, you could enjoy a refreshing kiwi and a small handful of walnuts. You can mix and match based on what you have and what you feel like, creating a light but deeply nourishing evening plate. The principle is always the same. You are providing gentle, nutrient-rich fuel for your eyes right before they begin their important work. To enhance this process, always have a glass of water with your snack to help transport the nutrients, and try to avoid heavy desserts or salty foods late at night, as they can interfere with this delicate healing cycle. By pairing these foods with a dark, calm sleep environment, you're giving your body the absolute best chance to restore your vision night after night.